we are going to play a brand new Rimworld DLC. I played a bunch of Anomaly when it was fresh and just came out, and back when your save really meant like if you had Anomaly stuff happen, you basically had a Anomaly save on your hands. That whole save file was going to be an Anomaly save file that was doing Anomaly things. And I guess they not only toned that down to a degree, but they made it so you can adjust just how much Anomaly stuff shows up in your save file creation thing when you're starting your new colony, your world generation, that whole picking all that stuff. I already went through the main settings menu and saw there were a couple new settings for like zooming out on the map, going to an orbital view, and a setting for there's something else, but I can't remember what it was. So there's been some new additions in the main menus, settings, zone. Guess we can switch our view here. Bada boom. Oh my god, my webcam's not even... There I am. Now it's gotta wake up though. Wake up, webcam! Wake up! Wake up! There I am. I'm there. I'm here. I'm everywhere. Little bit of green screen leakage on my other side. On my hair. But I'm gonna blame my hair. And I'll cut it off. And I mean that. I'll probably get a haircut sometime soon. That's a touch loud in my ears, but not like crazy loud. Just a little too loud. Let's maybe put volume of the music down a little bit. Some of these boom-a-dee-boom tracks can be a little noisy, like. So yeah, I've been through this options menu, got things set up how I like it, which didn't take much changing. Everything was pretty much how I last left it. I knew that I loved this one where you start with a Sanguiphage, and that's a vampire essentially. The whole Sanguiphage mechanic was great to play with. This is a new one where you start on an orbital relay, and then you get a mech hive alerted to your location that will eventually freaking take you out, unless you take down the mech hive first. I don't think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna say Rich Explorer or the standard, and I'm thinking, since we're doing my genetic new guys, what with the... I can't even remember what mod adds what, but the... So it's Royalty, Ideology, Anomaly, Odyssey, right? Or am I missing one? I need to go check, actually. Royalty, Ideology, Biotech. Biotech is the one that I was forgetting about. I forget about it because everything it adds is so integral to the base game. Being able to have all these different types of human, like the furry guys and the demon fire-breathing dudes, the pregnancy and birth mechanics, all the mechanoid stuff, pollution... So many of these things that this one adds. I forget about it because it feels so base gamey. Oh, it changes the background when you hover over it. That's, look, he grows up. He's a baby, and then he loses his horn and skin pigmentation grows up, and his dad becomes a bird. Anyways. Yeah, when Biotech released, I said, okay, that's cool as shit. I'm just going to get all the DLC, and I wound up getting a Steam card for Christmas or something right around that time, and I got all the DLC. And then I've bought everyone that's come out. I guess there's only been the two, the Anomaly and now Odyssey. That flashing's got to be terrible for people who are sensitive to that sort of thing. Oops. But yeah, I've bought the last two. I guess obviously I bought this one the day it came out, because guess what? It's the day it came out and we're playing it. I don't need to tell you that. Unless you're watching the VOD and don't know what day I'm playing. I don't know. Shut up. You know what? I don't care. Still only the 3 storytellers by default. I really thought that one of the DLCs added one, but no. They just have the 3. The main one. Oh, pardon me. Everything follows kind of a standard progression. There are certain events that are almost scripted. They're guaranteed to happen at certain times. And it'll do a slow, steady progression of dangerous stuff. Followed by, you know, something a bit more beneficial than something dangerous. This one is just kind of the same, but with way more downtime in between stuff. And that's really about it. I think the difference between these two. And then this guy's just pure randomness. He'll just throw an event at you, and god damn, I swear to god there was only like 4 difficulties at most before. So peaceful we don't want because everything is like disabled. I'm thinking we go strive to survive, but I do baby goo goo gaga I can reload anytime mode because I'm a wuss. That's, I think, our plan. So here's those anomaly settings that I don't think were in there last time I played the game proper. Standard with monolith. All the threats are activated by the void monolith. Ambient horror, the monolith doesn't appear, but anomaly threats can occur, but they're rare. And then you can't do the monolith endgame, but that's fine. I'm leaning towards that. Because... yeah. Or just straight up disabled. Oh! Thank you for following. God, that's still really loud. I recognize that name. I think we've talked before. I feel like you followed me once before, too. We're playing Rimworld today. And man, that alert sound is still so loud. I need to turn that down yet again. I swear to God I tested it and it wasn't that loud. It's such a jump scare. 15% rare. I think we'll just set that to default. And that's it. I think that's just that's our whole story thing. So now we gotta create our world before we can create our people, which is kind of a pain, but I guess it does allow you to change up your folks in preparation for what you end up finding. I'm from Canada, chat. It is a Canadian streamer. And it is rainy and miserable today, but it's good because it's been dry and hot for quite a while, and the fire bans around here have been absurd, and I want to go camping and have a campfire, and if I can't, there's no point in going camping, honestly. I will not cook with charcoal. Charcoal. Globe coverage 50%, so that's how big the land mass is. The planet is huge. You don't need the whole planet to be land, so they defaulted to just like half the planet being a giant ocean and the other half being the play area. I think I'll keep this stuff on default. I sometimes play with rainfall and temperature to try and get more places with full full year-round harvest times, crop growth times. What do they call it? I don't remember the word for it. I'm blanking. I'm gonna add nudists because that's funny. It's been a little over a month of streaming so far. I've been trying to get as many random various games in my repertoire so I can attract some attention, but I think this will be my game I focus on for the next week or so. Is that all we want? Just a nudist tribe? Yeah. I like to add nudists just because it's funny to have some random naked people who run up on you. Advanced settings. We'll keep the map size default. Automatic, whatever. Yeah, that's a world we'll generate. Here we go. Yeah, the nobility system, you can get your people to be lords and ladies of the empire that happens to be on the world you generate. Oh my gosh, I'm always flabbergasted by the size of this map. That's just temperate forest. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yes! That one's really loud too in my ears. See, it doesn't say it's horrendously loud on the audio readout, but it's definitely loud. It's definitely loud in my headphones. I think it's just these headphones. They don't have great audio levels. I can't, I don't want to fiddle pressing buttons on them. So this is pollution. This purple, Zerg creep looking crap is pollution. I wanted to kind of go on the road and also with some mountains, but I don't want to be right up against pollution. This is a river. We could... Rivers are good for, power generation, because you can throw a little water wheel down. Oh, see, there's not very many people around here. Do a huge river with some small hills. Pretty basic default starting site. We're not close to anybody except for this like big imperial settlement of sorts here. You don't get much information about these though. You need to be a knight to trade here. But they got a lot to trade, so that could be goes one tile closer, and so that one says small hills too. We could go right here, and then it's just a couple tiles to the road, which would, I mean, I'm thinking old school here where we don't have spaceships. I mean, things could be totally different. I think we'll select this site. Okay. I'm gonna make a custom ideology here quickly. Or should I pick one of these relatively pre-made ones, maybe, just to... Nudist recruiters. Domination gang. Tree worshippers can be pretty fun. Just do a unity. Can I, like... customize it? You know what, let's just say unity. All that good. Now, we have... That's neat. It's the kind of person that can handle space a lot better. Yeah, no, I thought that I had saved my xenotype here. Damn. Okay. So we want... Where is it? This menu looks different. Here we go. Never sleep. But we want a plus. I think we did aggressive, ugly, and then I gave them heavy brows as part of their ugliness. And I was considering hairlessness. I don't think I wound up doing that, though. Heavy brow and heavy jaw. Yeah. Okay. I need another +2, and I think what I had was... Psychically deaf? I might have done psychically deaf so that they can't be psychics, but they also don't get affected by the bad psychic drones. Because yeah, it's not good that they can be they can't be special psychic people, but it is good that they aren't affected by the negative things. Blockhead. I'm going to call these... Oh gosh, I had a good name for them too. I swear I saved these. I don't know. Drug dump. What is ... Is that just like a bunch of randomized names? Genes are heritable. Weird that they'd have an icon for that. Why not change them individually? Or can you? There's a lot here to think about. But yeah, there we go. We've got the grug dump. They show up in the list as grub dump again. Look at how silly they look. Okay, we want to grug dump all three. Yes. Grug dump. Okay. We're gonna try and get something alright. I mean, this guy's got good mining crafting. Doesn't like the ladies, and he's kind of miserable. I don't know if I like that. Crafting's cool and all, but it's not necessary. Also, old on gunshot gives him that bit of pain that'll make him angry. Let's get rid of that. That might have been a girl. I wasn't paying attention either. I was going by looks. I'm a very, very shallow person that way. Doesn't mind being an undergrounder. A little bit abrasive. And also can do plants. Venom Talon. What? And he comes with freaking mushrooms. Alright, we're keeping this person. So this is gonna be... Gruggle. Should maybe name this after a follower. We got Gruggle Gavin, also known as UB Kraken. We got Ruslin Monroe, which we will change to Spabuglio. I think this is one of my sister's viewers. And Vasca. Oh, I hate how that works. There we go. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so those... Oh, I changed the name of this one, which is fine because we're keeping this guy, but we might be re-rolling these people. This guy's 10 intellectual, won't do dumb later, and as a oh my god, he's old. I don't think we keep Spabuglio. I think we re-roll our Spabuglio to a different one. I don't like that. Tough, jealous Tito Taylor. He's got toxic waste pack on him. Why? I'm not taking you if you're gonna bring pollution. Peg leg. Garbage. Incapable of violent. A wimp who's good at intellectual and a little bit of construction. I think we keep that. Alright, that's gonna be our... For fuck's sakes, I can't type. I apologize if I'm putting a incapable of plant work, cooking, carrying, artistic. Just randomly carrying around a human heart with him. It's a psychopath, which is good for fighting, and he's industrious, which is good for working. Just won't like Spabuglio. I think we're gonna keep Brody. But then we lack a chef. I think maybe we'll be fine. I think we're going. I think that's it. We're about 20 minutes in, and we're starting the show. Any of those start with... Oh. Our religion likes masks. Okay. You can, like, reform your religion somehow, right? I can take away and put things in. Okay, here we are. We're landing. Sounds a touch loud, but not horrendously so. There. So here's a really basic ass landing point. I guess I could have looked for a place with a new feature to it. This is like borderline boring. Some ruined materials. ruined ancient exostrider midsection. Just a bit of a reflection to the water that I don't know if that used to be there. Huh, okay, well. It's an alright start, it's just a boring start, you know? We've got, 4 of those down there. A couple more up here. Can we make... No, I can't do a water turbine yet. You gotta research that. I'm gonna have to quickly, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's too loud. I'm gonna try. Just turning it down in my head a little bit. Okay. First order of business. God, it's been a while since I've played this. We're gonna want to equip some weapons, so... That guy's got 0 shooting. We'll just give him the knife. You got 3 shooting, you got 7 shooting. Take the rifle, take the pistol. Quickly whip up a storage area here, just because we are standing in a perfect spot for it. And build a roof over it. That'll be allow all. Priority low. We're not going to allow rotten stuff, and we're not going to allow corpses or chunks or... Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Now, as for their work, we need to change it so we can set their priorities of things. Firefighting is very important. Being a patient is pretty important. Being a doctor is pretty important. Might put that at level 1 for him. Childcare is important. Mining and growing and plant cutting are all important. You are going to be our researcher. Set haul and clean to 4. For some reason, by default, haul and clean are ahead of research, so that if somebody has equal priorities, they will clean before they do any researching. I don't agree with that. We're gonna let this guy also construct. We're gonna let... Well, he can't hunt, because he's got no shoot skill. We can let him handle animals. Anything we're flat out missing. I'm upset that our cook sucks so bad. I don't want you to worry about childcare, Spabuglio. That looks good for now. I usually... Oh, right, reading. I usually set up a drug policy eventually for, like, smoke leaf and stuff, but, I'll give that a moment. So these guys should haul everything into here, except for our constructor, who will, I'm gonna try and stick to level 2 speed. It feels natural, and, oh, it looks like you can't quite build out far enough. So what we're going to do is just throw together... What we're going to also do is actually cut down some trees. So chop wood. Really everything here. And then we can also mine out these components. Flak vest. Somebody will put that on, I think. Which people don't like seeing that skull. Except for our psychopath. Unless the skull, once it's removed, becomes kind of decorative. Oh, yeah. The sickness of returning to the surface from orbit and, you know, cryo sleep and all that. We're gonna want a growing zone. Probably this one. I'm gonna do a strip of rice, strip of potatoes. Oh, I just delete. I did that wrong. The way I did it, it just attached. You gotta make a tiny little separate zone first. Okay, so this end one we'll make into our, like, cotton. Then we'll have potatoes, corn, and rice. Just for some variety. I don't know. I'm not really playing to be as perfect as can be. I'm playing to be adorable and so decorative with it. So storing stuff now. Let's should build a little living quarters. Let's maybe mine this whole section. And our miner guy, we can take that out. We'll be able to smooth the floor so it looks good. And we'll make the walls. Here. That. Squares are boring. And who's my miner? He's doing some planting right now. Let's get him up here to mine a couple of these tiles so that people don't get stuck inside after building it. The ability to micro them like that is very nice. I feel like that was added a ways into the game's lifespan. I feel like I remember that being added, me saying, yeah, baby. A lot of fertile soil on the banks of the river here too, which is nice. Unless I'm misreading that. No, that's not fertile. What's the fertility readout? No, it is. Yeah, look at all that. Holy shit, there's fertile soil everywhere. I can support a bajillion people off plants alone here. What? The swimming they added. It's happening. Is she gonna be mad that she's, like, wet? Soaking wet. -3. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you. Why would you -3 yourself just for some recreation? Oh my god. Okay. Slow things down just a minute here. Let's, oh, schedule. I like to make it so that they go to sleep at about 11. But they're not, like, dependent on sleep. Oh, they don't need to sleep. You guys get recreation time when other people would be asleep. Okay. Production. We need a research bench. And might as well throw a stool down just so they can be happy, comfy about it. Probably put down a wall lamp and then put a wind turbine outside here. And that'll be electricity in this building. Construction botched. Come on, man. Spokooglio. Fudging me up. Just switch windows again here. Bada bing, bada boom. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Back to 2x speed to make a move normally. Brody Goman's inspired taming. Wow. Let's find some berries. There's some heal root. Some more heal root. No berries? Oh, here we go. Oh, and there's one. Another one there. Fair bit of heal root, but no abundance of berries. Wildlife. What can we tame that would be beneficial? Freaking a pet wolf? What is our Flossy? They got new training, so they can be trained to... God damn. Special training is just generic, hauling, rescuing, attacking. We have a dog, so let's... train it to haul, rescue, and special. Anyways, let's see what we can train though. We could get an alpaca and where is it? Alpaca. We have to make an animal area then. You be cracking, put on Come on. What are you doing? Cannot tame. Animal sleeping. God damn it. Alright. How much mood does the mask give? 1. Yeah, it's not enough to make it worth. A helmet is a fine. Going for a swim. Oh yeah, they don't have to sleep. I don't have to set up beds. The problem is though, sleeping is when they procreate. So if they don't sleep, they won't naturally procreate. So you gotta do it artificially. That'll mean we need outdoor lights. Here we go. Electricity. I was griping yesterday on stream about not having the time to do more stuff with my content, like going through my videos and making clips and all that. And the wife wound up taking the kids out for the evening, so I spent a bunch of time doing a bunch of that stuff, and I added chapters to a whole bunch of the YouTube videos that needed it. Like the Kerbal Space Program, where, you know, to say starting mission to Eve and then doing mission to Minmus and yeah, that sort of thing. And then the StarCraft video where I could chapter out each mission, each level of the campaign. So we got a whole lot of iron here. Once our guy gets mining, he'll be able to get us iron, steel. Come back to steel. Yeah, steel. Be able to get us a lot of that. We have a fair bit. They've been bringing everything from elsewhere, I think. He's going to tame the alpaca now. Get up there. Come on. Inspired training. Okay, we need an animal pen. Like 20 minutes ago. Maybe where this fertile land is. Zone. No, you gotta build an actual animal pen. Oh, right. Fence. Gate. Let's just make a small pen for now. And pen marker in the middle of it. And that should get constructed pretty quickly. That's the sort of thing our builder guy likes to do. So he will run right up to that. Right? Construct. Yeah, there he goes. He's just gotta chop down the trees that are in the way. Rename the alpaca. Floofles. There. Flossie and Floofles. Spavuglio and Brody Goman are both instructors, that's right. I was worried that somebody terrible at it was making a mess of things. That's like a real ass bear right there. My Haven and Hearth instincts are telling me run, but that's not a thing that needs to happen. To work, everybody. We need the pens so that we don't lose our new friend. He's really slow at cutting. Who's the plant cut? UV Kraken. He's focusing on the mining first. For some reason, he's doing the mining down here. This for now, because like we don't need that much compacted steel at the moment. I'm gonna learn to not have so many different things set up for people to do. Something I run into a lot playing this game. I'll have 800 different things set up for he's gonna go fetch the alpaca, bring it here. have so many different things set up for one person to do that it ends up nothing gets done fully. They're just working on every job a little bit at a time. They will auto-cut the trees in the pen to make more space. Will automatically haul these chunks to... somewhere, but I need to have a spot set up for that. So let's make a garbage dump. Put it down in here. Corpses, chunks, just for now. So there's somewhere to put big rocks and bodies. I haven't set up a research yet. I set up the research table, but there's nothing to research. I wanted to quickly rush to watermill generator, and then I'm gonna get the better research table that uses electricity. Home areas where they'll try and put out fires. They'll keep the floors clean, all that stuff. What you doing, Brody? Oops, building those last couple. You can smooth this wall. What? Oh. If you're painting a thing, you can change the shape of it, I guess. I don't think I've ever noticed that menu. That Q and E. Anything new down here? We got the thing for mysterious entities, search the map, toggle pollution. That's the categorized mode up here that just collapses everything into categories. Toggle the heat overlay for temperature. Toggle automatic rebuild of destroyed structures in the home area. We'll see if we want that on. Expand the home area automatically around new constructions. Good for now. Toggle terrain affordance visibility. So that's like what kind of buildings can be built there. We can make a big dock to put buildings on the water. The fertility overlay we already looked at. Roof visibility just shows where roofs are. That's the bar at the top. This is a room stats display, so when I mouse over it, it shows me how impressive it is. This is the beauty display that just shows me how pretty things are in an area. Very sad room full of mess. This will show zones, and this shows the learning helper, which I have disabled, I think. After you train Flossie, I need you to clean the floor. Nice. Halfway to rescue. Clean. Better. smooth out the walls and make it look even nicer. These gotta get hauled away. I think they've moved a few rocks. I think that one was already there. Maybe they moved one of the metal chunks. It's a little porcupine. Apparently they're dangerous. Get you full of quills that have to be actually surgically removed. Okay, so architect, we want furniture, we want to get us some... No, production is where we get electric stoves. Not in kitchen, work speed penalty. Maybe, make a tiny little separate house for that. Could do is put it on a stone cutter's table, not in a workshop. Ah, is that? I wonder if they've changed at some point since I've last played how the room penalties work, because I don't remember that popping up before. Separate workshop, hey? We can do that. That's something I can do. I don't think I'll be able to get it on a stone floor unless we go all the way down here. Let's maybe, replace that and do that and deconstruct all these ancient breaker wires. And then in here, we could have a stone cutter table. I think that's all we really want right now, so maybe let's just move it closer to the door. Like that. What are we all working on? You're harvesting berries. Good. You're the plant guy. It looks like you've chopped down a lot of trees. Next job will be to clear the trees in the pen, I think. Buglio is researching, also good, and Brody has been smoothing walls. Things are getting done. He's gonna go work on he's gonna go work on this building now. Oh, I just feel weird today. I got like full gut. Full gas. And Floofles instantly wanders out. He's like, oh, hey, cool. Deal. Alright, we're on level 1 speed again. Any point, chat can say, speed up the game more, Ann, and I'll say, okay, sorry. Okay. Alright, back to 2 times speed. Or whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's trees in the way of those spots. I see, I see. What do we got for wood kicking around now? Not the stumps, the wood. 730. What about 1341? I think maybe we make a separate stockpile zone for wood and compacted steel at some point. Cloth to build a couch. What about just a plant pot? Kraken, I wish you would default to cutting down any trees that are in the way of construction, because Brody's plant skill is literally 0. I'm gonna have to micro that a little better then, so that, yeah. You really gotta go after the stumps too, eh? That's something I don't recall. Alright, Floofles is back in his pen. Just waiting on, deconstructing this shit. Oh, that takes a while. Is it tile? I want to see what this looks like when he deconstructs that. Oh, it does. It's like a tiling. The razor wire acts like a fence does. Trained rescue. Cool, Celestia, you're capable of rescuing now. Good job. Comfort. That's what the special one is for this animal. Hell yeah, I would love her to comfort. Anybody on crafting duty? Spabuglio when he's not researching. Oh, Christ. Help me. You be Kraken, my only hope. Thank you. Okay. Just expand the stockpile zone a little bit. Get it so don't be cold no more. Did you get all the flat stuff? Yeah, you did. Oh, steel horseshoe spin. Just trying to think of how this is gonna look. We're gonna have a field here. Animals all like in here. Probably more fields along up there. I think maybe we stick this in front of that. Plan. Just quickly research watermill and then go for the microelectrics. Autobahn. Anyone in the cloud gets high on smoke leaf standing near the Autobahn. That's funny. That in the rec room. I think off stream I'm gonna be playing a ridiculous. Oh god, fishing. 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 Huh. So we like slavery and we hate drug use. That's cool. Drive tripled. You have a leader. They like Neil sheets. Medium altars and grand sculptures. 80 cloth. Where would we have a chapel of unity? Probably over here. Could sort of to line up that, and then that, and turn this outside area into a room, and the inside area into a room. Get moving. This must be a new song. I don't think I've heard this one before. What do we got here? Sparrows that are sleeping. Good night. Ancient nav beacon. Some steel lying around over here. Oh, the ship chunks. Valuable deconstruction fodder. There's always 3 of them. Here's the 3rd one. Get rid of the ship chunks. So we got food. Got a little crafty room that nobody's using yet. And we got our research station that is getting close to level 8. It's about a little over the 1/3 of the way to level 9. When I play single player, I'm willing to sit and re-roll my colonists for an hour till I get something flawless, like a researcher that's got, like, hardworking and fast learning, but, you know, can't do violence or something like that. Curious. Heavy bridges, 800 right there. That lets you build an entire colony on the water if you want, which is something I'm not going to do, but I'm definitely going to be building some stuff on the water. I'd like the entrance to my base in general, once I wall it in, to be a oh, here's the part where you get to name your faction and your settlement. So our faction is the Unified Space Guys. And the settlement is Body Village. You know what? Sure. Body Village. When you save, gives us a stream. Supremo. Just the same as Kerbal Space Program. There's like a family channel show called Timo Supremo that just that particular rhyme lives rent-free in my head for some reason. Please get rid of the giant chunks in our base, because they are ugly. Buglio, can you clean the lab? Gracious. Much appreciated. Does base game have a way of forcing people to like wipe their feet when they walk in? Like, there is, right? There's like a floor mat that you can put in front of doors. Okay, let's get our better research. I don't like this warning, how it says, this unlocks things you can't build because they require, like, beliefs that your people don't have. I mean, that's fine. It's unlocking all the other shit I can use. I can see how someone might be upset by, oh, I researched this, it said I unlocked blank, but it turns out I can't use it. But I mean, it says pretty clearly brackets high life in that list. Like, that's... Maybe they should just change where it says that to requires. But I guess that string of text would be getting pretty long. Design isn't easy. It's challenging work. We'll make this into the kitchen, and then maybe have this room be like a whole hangout room. Research can be up and off wherever. They can wander over there and do it and stand there for however long they need to. We'll just put a mini fridge for them to have food in or something. Oh, we're playing horseshoes together, and we have an infinite supply of shoes. For every 75 steel you have stacked, there's 25 steel that's been allocated to the horseshoes they throw. That's the lore. That's the deep lore. I wish the DLCs weren't so goddamn expensive, because I have a couple friends who would really like to play multiplayer. So there's a really fleshed out multiplayer mod that just works. My friends would like to play multiplayer, but they don't want to play multiplayer if they're forced to mod in stuff. Like, they'd like to play... They just don't want to spend the money to play how they want to play, you know? I've never used that Cream API that people use to pirate DLC. I've heard it works. Like, it just works. But I've never tried it, and I'm too scared to on my Steam account. My Steam account is way too valuable for me to be doing anything like that. Okay, so we need... Hidden conduits cost more, but they're not out in the open. Anyway, I think we'll make a big power cable like this that attaches to our water turbines once we have them. And needs to cut down these trees. He needs to cut down these trees. Like yesterday. Plant cut is below mine, so, and below harvesting the rice. Thinking build a cooler in here. And then, the kitchen and the sitting and eating area can be attached to the cooler. Please harvest the tree so that Brody doesn't have to do it. It's painful. Thank you, you be craking. You be cracking, you be craking. You be craking. My ears are itchy. Under my headphones. Spiders in my headphones. Oh god, I said that and instantly everything got itchy. What a terrible thought to have. Oh my god. Terrible thought to have. Now I'm itchy everywhere. God damn it. I hope everyone watching is itchy too, just so I can share in my misery. Tiny tree there. Temperature. Cooler. Okay. Researching on this wooden normal bench takes forever, but that's why we're researching the upgraded one first, so that even though it takes electricity and requires some components to build, it sure speeds up research. Okay, I'm gonna speed things up a bit here while everybody mines and builds. Itchy. Can't stand it. I'm really itching to play more Kerbal Space Program too, so there might be an unscheduled, random, no face cam Kerbal Space Program stream. Okay. Clear all. Don't allow rotten. Priority preferred. Mechanoid signal. This gives us a grav engine. Sure. Anyways, this stockpile zone is going to be meals, raw food, baby food, chocolate, hemogen. Well, again, drugs. Body parts. We want to put body parts in the freezer so they don't go bad. Where's that heart that guy had? Deteriorating outdoors, 2 a day. Not body parts. Not food. Not drugs. There. Now they should move stuff into the freezer. Inspired trade. Okay, hold on. Grav engine. Jump to location. Spabuglio, go investigate the grav engine. Yubi Kraken can be our trade guy if we have a caravan show up randomly. Get up there. Okay. Amongst the magnets of the crash mechanoid platform, it doesn't track. We can build a grav shaft structure. Holy cow, I just can't speak. You can build a grav ship substructure around the engine to create a new grav ship. The engine pushes against gravity, levitating the ship and allowing long-distance travel. I wonder if it does that woobly effect that showed in the trailer. I'm assuming so. They showed it like every time the ship took off and landed. Launch a grav ship by researching basic grav tech, then building fuel tanks, thrusters, and a pilot console. Launching a grav ship will abandon your current map unless you build a grav anchor first. Huh. Oh, very interesting. Oh. Allow all. Look at all the stuff that dropped. Mechanoid ship chunk. Deconstruct. Dead pikemen. Deconstruct mechanoid ship chunk. Dead pikemen. I think those pikemen, when we deconstruct them, give us some decent amount of like metal and all that. Okay. We're not finished here. What you doing, Rhodey? Praying. Can you just finish building before you pray? It's 2 pieces. It's 3 pieces. Thank you. See? Was this? Uh-oh. Pause! Pack of manhunted porcupines. With Scaria. There's 2. Alright. Everybody get ready. I'm gonna track those porcupines, and as soon as they get close enough, we'll get ready to meet them at the river. Ready, men! Where are they going? Oh, they hit it! They got it in the leg. Okay, you guys shoot at that one. You go take that one out now that it's injured. Yay! They did it. Oh, there's the anima tree. It's anima tree and then you can grow the tree that makes dryads. And the tree-related stuff makes the tree religion so fun to play. There's so many nifty things you can do. You just end up with a whole ton of dryads. One guy praying and maintaining the tree. Hey, Presto, glad to have you watching. We're playing Rimworld's new DLC. Oh, and thank you for following. I still think that's a touch loud, but I don't know. Maybe that's what people need is... Oh, frick, we're low on food. We need to get the kitchen started pronto. Okay, electric stove. And... a wall lamp. And... just a stool. And then, see, I live a little bit north of Michigan. I'm in Canada. In the middle of the prairies, where nothing exciting happens. Alright. Get cooking this rice. I guess I can expand the zone to fit the whole cooler. And I think it's time to rename some of these zones. So we're gonna rename this one to, I guess, freezer, because that's what we're gonna shoot for, is to freeze stuff. It's 20 degrees outdoors, and this is set to 21. I hope it doesn't go on when it gets hot out. Thinking we need a second one. Oh, it's so weird that Q and E are to rotate. I keep forgetting. You're taking the next minor character? Alright, I can go for that. I'd really like to put what am I trying to say here? Stone walls down, but I don't really have the ability for stone walls quite yet. Nobody is good at crafting, and I don't want anybody sitting there wasting their time trying to get good at it. So we wanted a door here, probably here, and then we'll steel wall, airlock, and steel door. Bada boom. Sandbag walls on my freezer? That's wacky. I don't even think I have cloth. Don't sandbags need cloth? Furniture. Oh, that's a defense thing. Cloth, yeah. Come on, alpaca. We're depending on you. Grow some wool. What's the Crichton doing? He's digging. Spabluglio's researching. Brody is praying. Brody, finish making the stove. And, shit, Spabuglio's our researcher. I think he's gonna have to focus on cooking before researching. Or we gon' die. Bills. Add bill. Cook simple meal ×4. Add bill. Cook simple meal. Do forever. Do forever. Details. Drop on floor. No, just take it to the freezer. For this one, we would want drop on floor, and then they can carry all the stones in bulk instead of one at a time. Yeah, I could do a quick tour for you. So far, we just have this. We've got our research area with our power generation. We just researched water turbines, so we're going to build a couple of them for steady power. Our big crap storage is here. I've got the food storage started. They're just going to have to move some stuff over. The garbage and corpse stockpiles here behind the freezer. We've got a little pen for floofles. One of our guys got a really early taming inspiration, so we went straight for an alpaca to get some floof, some wool. I called it floof. I mentally called it floof, and it sounded weird that it didn't sound right. Then we just got our grav core for the new stuff dropped here. We need to build a bunch of stuff around it and research some thruster stuff first. As for our people, we got one of our followers, UB Kraken. He is our miner at the moment. He's mining and planting, I guess, is his focus. He can handle being underground, which is good. But he's also abrasive, which means he bothers people. That's fine. That's okay. All of my people are this grug dump xenotype I created, which they don't need to sleep. But they're ugly and... Huh. I feel like I didn't add the skin color and reddish brown hair. That just kind of happened. Oh no, that's not because of the grug dump. That's just separate from the grug dump. Okay, so these are all from being a grug dump and then randomized hair and skin color. But yeah, they don't need to sleep. They're a little more aggressive, and they're psychically deaf. Not sleeping means they won't procreate naturally. I'll have to do it artificially. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? Next person's skills, we got our intellect. They are also going to be our chef because we have no cooking aside from this level 1 cooking on this. They're cooking though. It's happening. We're gonna have a lot of food poisoning for a while, but they're cooking. We need a chef badly. And then our last person is our builder. They're also good at shooting, but mostly the industriousness. Aside with the slight increase in construction skill, they're the one that we depend on putting walls up. That's our last hour and 10 minutes of play. That's what it's produced. We're slowly looking into the new DLC stuff, like the heavy docks that let you put any building on them. I was trying to find fishing. How do you fish? Do you have to research fishing? Drug, let's see. Fishing, 600. That'll be the first thing we research after we get the better... Who's the doctor? Oh my god. Who is the doctor? Spabuglio with the whopping 4 relevance, and that's our doctor. 4 medical.
Yes!
Oh, thank you, Marky. Call me Marky for the follow. M. Bison is excited. Yeah, the doctor situation and the chef situation is where our hitting random a couple times on our 3 guys failed us. But that's fine. What we do is we capture a prisoner, and then we can do all kinds of doctoring. I just watched a bird eat my rice. I can do all kinds of doctoring on a prisoner and get them to get away from my rice. Oh my goodness. Who's... Spabuglio's not doing anything really. Can you haul the rice for me there, Spobby? Oh, and everything's hooked up, so we can... I guess we gotta smooth some walls here before we can do that exactly. But we can set this to be... I usually go for -5. I think. God, I can't remember actually what the target is that I go for. But it's starting to drop. Let's speed up time a bit and watch the freezer cool off. We gotta get rid of all these that are in there. They're in the way. Research right now is the better research. The microelectronics that lets us get the better research desk. And yeah, this place is a filth mess. But I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, what's this guy's issue? What do you need? Brutal outdoors. Oh, he hates being outside. Okay, well... And serious pain. Oh, because of the food poisoning. Well, UB Kraken's a little upset right now. We will, have to get a table. We're gonna put that right in here. Where our main hangout zone is going to be. Brody, instead of smoothing the wall, quickly build the table. Yeah, I know you're sick. Come on, you're fine. Really? For freebies on the map, there was Zip Squelch Nada. Oh, wait. There's a marble table. Let's, uninstall that. Ancient locker, ancient bed. Steel sarcophagus. Yeah, there's one table. Oh. Oh, that's where the mechanoid thing was. A lot of sarcophagi. There's a couple urns here. Oh, I wanted... Oh, they've already got the daylily in there. It's really just daylily or rose, which is a shame. I wish there was a handful more flowers. Bro, did you finish that before you go play horseshoes? Be a peach. We're playing Randy Random, so there's no guarantee we'll get a another colonist anytime soon. It's just... see what happens to our sleepless 3 boys. We need holding platforms for captured entities. Yeah, I really don't right now, though, do I? Because, like, I don't have an entity that I need to deal with. There we go. I only have somewhere to eat, at least. Oh, and he's gonna hang out there for a minute. That's cool. Food poisoning is going to be a bit of an issue. Darkness right now is also an issue. Them being up at night does have them wandering around the dark, which gets them upset. What you carrying? A dead porcupine. That's cool. The other one's already down there. We've got our pikeman lying around. The cleaning's gonna have to commence soon. How's your recreation's doing? Alright. I'm gonna get you in here to clean the kitchen. Helps out that level 1 cooking skill just a touch. Yeah, throw up on the floor, you're cleaning. That's cool. Please clean your own puke. Please clean your puke first. Please clean your puke first, thank you. No defenses quite yet. I'm, banking on positioning and relatively decent gun ability for my defenses so far. Once we, get a little more settled in terms of everything else I've got going on, then we'll start making a bit of a wall system around the whole base. Whoa! Calm down. Okay. You have detected the energy signature of a grav core. It is powering a relay that is part of a huge mechanoid communication net. You can disassemble the relay, but the process will take days to complete. The relay itself will be heavily defended by mechanoids. So that's a new grav core, which apparently... I don't know how common that's supposed to be. This could be that's in, like, crazy pollution zone. Okay, go back home. Yeah, I don't know about that quest. We'll just leave that one for now. Fleeing Knight. A knight is calling. His guards were killed. He's being followed by a man-hunting raccoon. Keep him safe for a couple hours, and then we can get some honor. The problem with that is that we're not going to get any psychic powers from it. These guys are psychically deaf. So I might not even bother with that until we have a non-sleepless colonist to... God, you're just pissed off. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, he's hungry. We'll eat. Oh, he's not eating because I told him to clean. Okay, clear the work, go eat something. Yeah, eat that. Off you go. Yeah, I like this. This being able to be a big wall over the water, wall here. That is a huge quadrant of the base, and like just a little bit here. We'll eventually make like the top edge of the pen a wall. And we'll have a whole big area to play with. If we go from here to here, and then back across the water maybe, somewhere around here. Maybe even stay on the edge of the water with the wall until we hit, I don't know, but we've got a lot of space to work with that can turn out pretty good. I wish you grew hair faster, you little shit. Smash stump? Why are you smashing shit, Flooples? It's like Zoo Tycoon when you have the dinosaur DLC and they break shit because they're mad that it's not the right kind of fern. Uninstalling Granite Urn. Did you uninstall a table yet? Or are you just doing the urns first? Just the urns first. Boop. Yeah, throw up. Boop. Okay, let's put the urns in our eating zone. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm blind. Okay. Shoot right past it. Do that. Yeah, the urns are going here. Marble table, I might give to somebody for a bedroom. Maybe I'll stick it in the research lab for now, just to have somewhere to stick it. And then we'll put the... Oh, where are you taking that, bud? Stick it down here for now, and we'll fix it up. Thank you for carrying that for me, sir. What you doing now, Brody? You're hauling wood. Spaboogly's researching, which is a third of the way done. That's cool. He's hauling. We cooked all of our rice, which gave us 13 simple meals. Rice is almost grown. Potato and corn are both almost grown. Cotton's coming along. Very good, very good. Let's maybe build the wall around this. And, like, I don't want it to be flammable, so I'm going to make it out of steel. But the door can be wood. something like that. And then we'll put a bunch of recreation in here. It'll be all smooth sandstone floor except for this corner, which we can like put in a little carpeted section. Odd choice to build that dining table now. Now I got no crafting going yet. I got a wooden stone cutter's table, but the researcher's my only decent crafter, and he's much too busy. I might take him off constructing. Just lower it so that he'll do it as a last resort kind of thing. Maybe even don't do that so he'll clean. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. But the output of trade goods right now is very low. Maybe they'll take a mechanoid corpse. Okay. Recreation. Recreation. Let's get a chest table. We'll just put a wooden one with 2 wooden stools. There. Alright, speed things up while everybody runs around, does their stuff. Yubi's carrying corpses around. Okay, what could you be doing other than hauling? More mining. More mining for Yubi. Line that out. And then maybe shave off that wall. Like that. That'll be a good little spot. Probably shave off that old wall. That gives him some mining to do when he's not harvesting this almost finished food. It's going to get to the point where somebody's constantly dealing with harvesting, so I'm hoping we get the opportunity to kidnap somebody. I might want to throw together a jail so we're not scrambling to make a jail when we catch a baddie. Let's make a jail cell here with the jail bed. And a jail table. There. Brody. Hurry up and build that recreation so you can get to building. Wah! Social fighting. Knocked him right down. We need a medical bed. You're lying on the ground whining because you've got a few cracks and bruises on your arm and hand. This guy's got a porcupine quill in his gut. And he beat your ass. Okay, we'll maybe make this a medical bed first. Can you rescue Scorbuglio? They'll probably get up right away. Those are just minor injuries. Being a wuss. That's our doctor, isn't it? Yeah. We'll never do doctoring. Oh, for Christ's sake. UB, Kraken. Not assigned to doctoring. Okay. Level 4 doctoring. Prior towards tendling. We'll tendle. That's a really major bit of medicine for... Are these birds walking? Or is that a flying animation that they're supposed to be doing? I see fish! I need to unlock fishing. I haven't seen any wild people yet. No. No message about them. Our dog's gonna be able to do some hauling, though. Eventually. Oh, look! The dog can haul. The dog can haul. Hell yeah. Teach the dog to be a comfort dog. You suck. Brody, while you're in there, clean up your puke. Or whoever's pukes that is. Thanks. And maybe clean that room too. There's literally dirt on the floor, like part of the floor, but we gotta at least try. We can haul these. What does this say? Almost doubling our nutrition consumption. These guys are sharing the medical bed. There we go. Okay, this is now a prisoner bed. What? Oh, we can't until it's, Okay, we'll keep it medical for now then, and then, once we get the wall up. Brody's making roofs over here. He's very busy doing that. There we go. Now he's getting on on the old prison cell. What does it cost for one of the things we researched so quickly that I felt like I needed? 280 wood, 80 still 3 component. I mean, I could just... No, that'll block the wind turbine. The wind turbine goes up to 1 space away from the reed space. There, okay, so power... Watermill. I could go here for my first one. And then that's outside. The range of the windmill. Wind power mill. Pause. Dirty cooking area. But it's not. It's clean now. Someone was asking you a question. Well, that's unfortunate. I never feel like I have the answers. Why is there no power? Is there just no power? Yep, that's all. There's just not enough power. How's the inside of this staying? 0? It's trying. Oh, we're cooking now. Yeah, let's watch some cooking happen. Flossie, you were gonna be tamed using rice and you went and eat it on your own. No wonder you're not passing taming. You don't need people to bring you food. You're doing it yourself. Okay, how's the cooking skill coming along? Still only 1. That's fine. Right? That's fine. I'm gonna build the power over towards the should you put a hidden conduit under a door? Is that like the meta? So that they don't see it? Probably. Backpacks. No, I forgot that backpacks are even a thing. I'm gonna get a few things going here once. Maybe I should be taming another alpaca so we can have baby ones. How old are you? I thought it showed age on the try and tame that alpaca. Are wheelbarrows the thing? I don't think so, no. That's more Dwarf Fortress. That'd be sweet, though. Haven and Herf wheelbarrows are super useful, too. You can just, like, pick up a whole stockpile with it and plunk it down elsewhere. Some people don't like them, but I'm always reorganizing my base in that game. So I use them a lot. I guess we could change this to be for prisoners. There we go. Hey, you're fully healed from your beating that you delivered onto Spavuglio here. Doing some cooking. It's a not terrible spot for these two steam geysers. I can include them in my area and use them as a bait for raiders, basically. Brody, what you up to? You're trying to tame that alpaca. It's kind of far away. I apologize for sending you on such a goose chase. Really wish you didn't have food poisoning, because the 46% move speed, not great. The only one not getting food poisoning is the one eating grass off the ground. Does the dog get food poisoning? I don't know if they do. If they do, they're a lot more shielded against it. I was going to say susceptible, but that's the opposite. They're less susceptible. Oh, we're getting potatoes now. Hell yeah. It's all dead in here. Timberwolf, the porcupine, a wild boar. What just died? Did you just eat something? Yep. I think he just ate a rat. This research is still not quite halfway. I'm thinking if we mine out trying to think of a way to I don't know, make a narrow second jail cell maybe, or maybe have this be like some sort of mini something or other. I have done where I put corpses in, like, I've got a garbage pile, but then I have a cave beside it that's not that big, like maybe like 5 by 5, and get a Molotov or put a campfire in there. I can't remember exactly the easiest ways to do it, but you put all your corpses in that stockpile, and then you light a fire in there and shut the door, and just let it basically act as a big incinerator. Corpses are a lot more flammable in this game than they are in real life. Real life corpses have a little bit of juice to them, from what I'm told. Crematoriums kind of really have their work cut out for them, is what I gather. Okay, Brody, you are stargazing. Let's let you do that for a minute. Oh, they want a special. Oh, right, chapel. We needed a chapel for our religion. Can that be part of this room? This is a dining room specifically. Maybe we think our plan was to wall here. Maybe we'll just build a wooden building and have a place of worship. I guess I don't want to add more things to build right now. Brody is building the watermill and he still has to deliver the it's right there. Look at that. 12 feet. Don't screw it up. 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 Yeah! So now we have guaranteed 1100 watts in our power system. This will go up and down, and it's kind of the idea is you use it along with batteries to compensate for the shoot frenzy. You're going to be in a shoot frenzy. Where are the closest aminals? We're gonna hunt like real hunters do. We're gonna hunt 3 of the males and leave the females alive so they can repopulate next season. I don't think it actually works like that in this game, but that is how it works in the Okay, if you're gonna smooth the wall, please smooth this one so that we can put power to that second cooler there. So eventually that's gonna have to be expanded out, I think. Still itchy all over it from that comment about spiders. Hell yes, we got another alpaca. Not you. Alpaca. Training. He's gonna be Boofles. Alright, get in there and make some alpaca love. We need more of them. I'm gonna look. Are there backpacks? Like 99% certain there's no wheelbarrows, yeah. Chat's asking questions about the game in a fashion that makes me wonder if I'm crazy. Make that into something, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be playing Rimworld a lot for the next while. I'm gonna play so much Rimworld, I'm gonna be burnt out on it like crazy within a month. Just watch. And we gotta remember, we gotta rename our next miner to be Presto Pimento, because he's requested it specifically. And then we got Call Me Marky that recently followed. I almost said subscribe because I'm a YouTube boy and that's what I'm used to, but it's a follow on Twitch. Hello. UB Kraken is a hell of a miner. Holy crap, look at him go. What are you at? 14 already. Master. And he has the... No, he doesn't have the indoorsy, or the industrial. Oh, how's the hunt? Well, you hit it in the body. Get your shot lined up and fire. Hell yeah. Leg. Spine. You hit him in the body so much, it's destroyed. Pain? None. We don't have a butcher table. This one needs to accept animal corpses, mechanoid corpses, entity corpses, just not humans. Haul the ram into the freezer, please, and that one as well. UB, I would like you to haul the sandstone. Alright. That's cool. Oh, shooting again. He is bleeding out. Just gonna let him lie there and bleed out so that it doesn't... At one point, if this happened where it bled out and it was supposed to be hunted, it bleeding out would cause it to be a forbidden corpse because it's outside of your home area. I wonder if that's changed at all. If he's just gonna go up and slit its throat when it's lying there, it's not gonna matter anyways. Alright. We've got that built. Let's, put some... I swear to God, I just felt something crawling on me. I mentioned spiders once this stream, and now I've got subconscious spiders. Don't train Flossie, smooth that area so I can, put more powered conduits down. Smoothing walls takes a while, but they are pretty. People like them. There we go, we're almost at the point that's connected. That's hooked up now. Okay, Brody, I want you to build me a wooden structure. Let's cut some more trees down. Chop wood. Something like that. Oh, we got 45 alpaca wool! The chapel. Where's our power conduits? There. Okay, this game is like that. So maybe we can. Like so. Maybe a wooden door. Like that. Stop getting into fights. And if you're gonna get into fights, don't knock each other out. Ugh, down he goes. Okay. We need a medical room, and that'll be this one. Go build a medical bed. Eventually those will get built. Really use a dedicated crafter so I could get some stone blocks going. Make some more durable structures and such. Ah, Brody. You and your goddamn slow-ass tree cutting. Killing me. Awful laboratory, because it's dirty and ugly. Definitely are going to need to smooth the floors for prettiness. Lights. Should probably have a wall lamp in here. Couple there. Hidden conduit, and hidden conduit. Alright, you sleepless in Seattle suckers. Get to work. It'd be really nice to get this microelectronics one done so that I can really get going on better research. There's a lot of stuff to unlock. We're very basic still so far. This fellow in chat is almost every chat message ends with a ... and every question ends with a ... question mark. He seemed like an interesting fellow. Takes all They are sick with AIDS. Please tend to the plague as quick as you can. We got a wall lamp in here so they can see. Probably a wall lamp in here so this guy can see. And not enclosed. Oh, there's something blocking the... That's funny that happens. You can accidentally leave something blocking the gate from closing, and the animal will just wander out. Okay, so who's sick? You need an operation to get that porcupine quill out. Spabuglio is our doctor. Oh, he's gonna do it. No. Please get Floofles back home. Yay! Porcupine quill's been removed. Yeah, we need the altar finished before we can assign them to be a religious leader. How is this whole plague thing going? Immunity is about 10% higher than the diseases. Brody. Why are you in such dire straits? We gotta keep an eye on this, because, well, I mean, we don't. He's gonna die or he's not. It looks like the immunity is catching up. The way, diseases like plague and stuff like that need constant treating work, is they'll build immunity, quote-unquote immunity, to it. More and more, depending on how well bandaged and what kind of quality hospital they're in. And the disease will go up in intensity as well. And once immunity maxes out, then the disease starts to go down. But if the disease gets to 100 before there can be any immunity, they die. Visitors. What is Himmler? Yeah, whoa, civil outlanders. Well, he's a good crafter. That's a fast learner as well. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth pissing off their faction to get that guy. A little over 2 hours into the stream already. Holy crow. Let me check something quick. Yeah, that's all good. Good. Oh my god, Brody. Might be happier if there's light. How about you? What's yours? Your immunity's going up way better. That's a worse 10 than the last one. Oh, we're gonna be ahead, but not by a lot. Brody, you can't die on me. You can't die on me. Brody, don't die on me. Oh, the immunity is just higher than the disease now. 90, 91, 92. Don't get out of bed, you idiot. Don't get out of bed, you idiot. Stay in bed or you die. He's fine. He's gonna live. But my god, that was super hairy. Developed immunity. Now his extreme plague is slowly gonna go down. And UB Kraken's probably basically... Eh, not quite. He's pretty rough, but... Wow. Wow. Okay. Brody, once that's not extreme anymore, you need to get up and do some work. The colony's suffering without you. I think maybe we butcher stuff right out here. Brody, you're up and moving. Look at you go. Yeesh. Should you be building something so important when you're all effed up from disease? There, bud. I don't think you should be. And, wish you were the undergrounder so that you'd be happy doing nothing but that. Okay. So we can do the role change at any time, but I'd like to get a little more going on. Cloth, we got cloth. Maybe we cancel these and make them out of cloth. Cloth meal sheet. Host a friend who will not do any work. And they'll give me a guy in exchange. I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna say no. Screw you. You were unarmed because you dropped your pistol when you... Oh my god, they're learning to cook. The cooking skill is slowly going up. Thinking of oxygen not included, it has a setting where you can tell people to focus more on stuff that's close to them rather than always running as far as they can to do what they feel is the most important thing. They'll sometimes do something less important that's really close they can take care of. It's a dry thunderstorm. That means there's going to be fire. Yay, fire! Herbal medicine is deteriorated in storage. Why was it not put away where it belongs? the spoilable medicine going in the freezer. Ah, fire! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not that. Oh, really? And the rain puts out the fires that it started. A lot of different ideologies can use these. That's neat. I think we're gonna make Brody our creature of family. Let's do it. There you go. Now you're much happier. Oh, for fuck's sakes, you guys are fighting again? He needs a cape. He needs a goddamn cape. Wants a cape. This made him less happy by changing him to be that dad. Insulted. How rude. Probably by our abrasive person. UB Kraken doing this. See, I keep saying UB Kraken. It's gotta be UB Kraken. Up Kraken. Up Kraken? I don't know. I'm dumb. Could counsel Spugbuglio to not be mad about that insult. That'd be funny. Psychic Soothe doesn't do anything to these guys. They're psychically deaf. We will need a wall light in here. People like to be able to see when they're building and crafting. Probably could use a wall lamp in here. A raid? A raid? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh my god. He's an idiot. Borbenbar Zabo. Alright, come get some. Oh, he's hanging out for a minute. Should be able to take rifle shots from there, yeah. Oh, 2 hits. Kidney. Oh no. Poor guy. Oh, he's got a psychite and smoke leaf addiction. Stab him. Ow! Ow! Ow. Oh, he got beaten. He used that venom talent. I wonder if that's a manual thing, if you have to specifically tell them to use the venom talent in combat, or if they just use it in combat. Let's check on that. Okay, you, Bills, add Bill, make cape. Just one. Make it out of any material. How many do you need? 80? Ooh. How's the alpaca fur growing? Coming, but not fast enough. Probably gonna need another seasonal flooding. Oh no, I forgot they added flooding. Oh boy. Stop having a tantrum. He's going to destroy Heart. Did he? That was a human heart. We could have used that. You asshole. I'm mad. I'm gonna go destroy our spare organ. I can see the flooding getting worse. Is it gonna fuck up my... Is it gonna, like, demolish my power stuff? Pretty neat how it was raining a whole bunch when the flooding kicked in. I like that. That's cool. I wonder if the moisture sucker can get rid of flooding. $446 fish in there, it says. Bass and catfish. No fish in there. Oh, add bill, butcher, creature, do forever, details, take the results to the stockpile, yeah. Add bill, make killable, do until you have 220, and take to the stockpile and done. Now we gotta grow some hay. See if UB will get doing that right away. Young beggar requests charity. Want 6 herbal medicine. Sure. Help some silly child. Help me. All I know is how to talk and hit people. I'm part of the army, though. At least I'm 77% certain I am. There's a bump above my eye that's bothering me. I think my wife pointed it out the other day. Yay! To show her gratitude, she shared a secret about a collection of valuable items. That is much too far away for that to be any use to me. I'm not the sort of person that travels in this game like that. If I get a horse or two, then I'll start running around the world, but like, just as it is, not a chance. Especially with no like packaged meals or anything, or pemmican. Why are you starving? There's food everywhere. I feel like they've all tried to eat at the same time already. So I'll make them. Good. Normal. 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 Good. Normal. Normal. Take the urn for granted. Brody, can you clean the kitchen and the dining area while you're not busy? Thanks. It's pretty gross. Yeah, the rocks primarily. All that rubble. Good lad. Scholar among men. Unfortunately for him, he's got a whole lot of work cut out for him because we have many walls. All you smoothing. Buglio is resting up. Is that bed rest or patient? Because there's really no need for you to be in bed for such a minor bruise. Oh, I guess it hasn't been tended to. Tend to him. And everybody stop being best medicine. Make them all attack enemies that attack them. I like they put on the mask, you can't see their enormous jutting jaw for some reason. So I guarantee they all have it under that mask. Ugh. Four followers today. It only seems like 2 of them stuck, but that's cool. That means we're 2 followers away from our goal, according to the count. That should have been 4 followers makes 20, but it must be the people looking to sell me stuff. They follow, then immediately unfollow. Right? I can't wait till we get research going proper. This guy really wants his darkness. Where are you that there's darkness? Must have been outside. I'm gonna have to expand the animal pen out. What direction, though? Thinking probably encompass the good growing area. Probably up to like there, like that. And then the wooden fence gate can go here. And maybe another one down here. Oh, we got a baby. That's why our consumption went up. Who is our best socialer? Probably UV Kraken. Go trade with him. And baby floofles. He is the one, so we're gonna call him Neo. Why is he the one? He's proof that we can create life. I'm Dr. Insano, and I'm creating life in an egg in my laboratory. Thought that would work. Brody, just having a wander? There you go, now you're building again. I think I'm doing pretty good when it comes to... Oh, that's fine. You don't need to talk properly to trade. 89 bucks for some pants. That's pretty cool. They've got beer, a flame bow. Some herbal medicine and pepperkin. I don't think I want to trade with you. You suck. In fact, what kind of American are you? You are the Malian plants kind that is a slow learner. I want nothing to do with you. In fact, I'm almost offended you're visiting me. Just wanted to see where that mech hive was. It's a lot closer than that reward that kid gave us. Wow, look at the flooding. What the fuck? Look at the flooding. Is it still flooding too? Oh my god, it is. The river has broken its bounds and our people are stepping in wet. It looks like it doesn't go around walls and stuff though, so... That's interesting to know. God damn, you can really see where the edge of the river used to be. Where the plants are. And how far it's expanded. That's a pretty cool event. I kind of like that. What you doing, Brody? Eating? That's cool. That's cool. Stop being food poisoned, please. That'd be really awesome if you could not be food poisoned anymore. Thanks. We're the wet bandits. There's the main, here's your ship to beat the game quest. I just deleted it. Undelete that, please. Thank you. I meant to just, like, not do that. Yeah, interesting. It's chilly in here. I'm amazed by how let me see how cloudy and miserable it's been the last 2 days. It was so bloody warm. It was like 35 degrees outside as a regular occurrence for a while there. God, I wish you could learn to do plants. I really do. Wow. Completely flooded. It goes from shallow floodwater to shallow moving water. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell the difference where the river is flowing a bit more. Look at the edge, but oh man. It's like a shader at work here that's making the flowing water beside the not flowing water kind of look really good, in my opinion. I'd really like to fish though, so if Boogie could cook food and then get back to researching, that'd be dandy. Shelves! Ugh, I forgot about shelves. So shelves can store 3 stacks of items per... Oh, hello Haley Queen. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading the chats. Ha, my bad. Stream's going good today so far. I'm relearning a lot about Rimworld that I seem to have forgotten. Like, shelving, for example. Shelves, you can put stuff in, and, 3 stacks of items can be put in each one. So we do something like that, and we got all sorts of room to store stuff in here on top of what's on the floor. Very, very good. It'll take a little bit before old Brody gets to that, since he's busy chopping down trees. I should zone the, Oh, I was waiting to do that so I can just expand out this grow zone rather than make a new one. I'm glad my stream quality is good because I'm always so anxious about how it's getting hit by compression, and my bitrate on the stream health readout just dipped like crazy for a bit there, just a minute ago it says, and I don't know, I think I'm just too perfectionist about that sort of thing, and I'm on PC, yeah. Thanks for following. It's a little loud, but thanks for following. Yeah, playing on PC. Rimworld's a, I think, PC exclusive, so it only has one. Okay, good God, man. I hate how you take so long to chop down a tree. Maybe just go do something else and Kraken can come do that? Yeah. See, look how much faster that is when he does it. It's unreal. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we need to demolish this whole fence. And then we will have the bigger growing area made for hay grass. We won't do the whole area, just like from here to here. Basically encompass the whole fertile land. Yeah, it's one of those mad turkey. It's colony survival, managing all these people, keeping their needs and their food, and keeping them safe from all sorts of threats, such as a turkey going insane. I think we'll send our knife guy in here. Get him to take him out. It does look like the venom claw is automatic. This guy's got the venom claw, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a Venom Talon on his middle finger that lets him poison enemies in battle, but it's not something you can manually do. It's an automatic bonus. Oh, he did it! That was the Venom. Toxic buildup. Toxic buildup. Look at him. He's doing it. He's venomizing the poor turkey. See, does that mean the turkey's yucky to eat, though? I feel like that would make the turkey yucky to eat. If a creature dies with toxic buildup, there's a chance they cannot be eaten. Damn. I think that's what happened to him, because he's all stinky. I play a variety of games. It's been a whirlwind this last month of streaming, trying to get as many games as I can under my belt, so that Okay, I think you can paste to these from the, yeah, anyways. Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of games on stream to try and expand out the stuff that I have played, and so I show up in different searches, but I've been itching to play something for, you know, a series kind of thing, do it for a week straight, and the Rimworld DLC releasing. Perfect opportunity to sink my teeth into a game on stream, get real deep into it, record the whole thing. We're almost approaching that 3-hour mark here, though, and this doesn't feel like 3 hours of playing. This feels like an hour, what I got going on here now. Yeah, trying to work hard at it, and maybe someday it'll, you know, bring an income and actually be something that I can focus on properly, but as it is, it's a pipe dream. Side streaming, I basically keep my children alive and keep this house from falling apart. The wife is the... What the hell just happened there? I wanted to expand this zone. Expand zone. What? Am I drunk? Expand growing zone. That was weird. It wasn't expanding the zone. It was like dragging out a new one. Yeah, my wife, she makes the money for us. She's a receptionist at a dental office, which is decent enough income, I suppose, for a family of 4 at the time, but things are getting expensive. Don't think there's anything that will benefit either of us to chat on Discord about right now. I have a feeling I know what you're going to try and shill me on. And I'll let you know that me talking about my limited income is for a reason. I'm trying to dissuade people from using me as a source of income because it's not going to work. Who are these people? I didn't see the message saying there were people passing through. Warriors that have probably trash skills. Oh, there you go. Level 4 medical. Level 6 medical. I don't want to piss anybody off, though. I kind of want to fight somebody and get them kidnapped that way. Why are you putting wood in here? That's for food. I just hadn't finished pasting the settings to all the shelves yet, so the one shelf was not right. I forgot about shelves. We have a lot of wood. I'm gonna just put up shelves all over the place in our storage area here so that all the stuff we're storing is 3 times as compact. What I'm going to do is set up a mining operation right there, and right there, and right there, and then probably also there. Turn that into a single wall. Let's do that, that, and then we can put an end cap shelf on there. I would like to link the settings on these. That'd be cool. I wish I could link the settings to the stockpile on the floor as well. Link settings, copy settings, paste settings. There we go. All of those should have the same storage settings as the what am I trying to say? As the floor around them. Another person that seemingly followed asked to sell me stuff on Discord and then unfollowed as soon as I wasn't a lead for them. You know, it's just like nobody cares about me for me. They just want my money. That's fine. I can't even jokingly say I'm only in this for the money. I fucking love playing video games, dude. I truly do. What is going on? What does that give you? Interesting. Really gotta kind of wait for them all to be built before you link or unlink the settings, it seems. Brody, you're building that so fast. Don't you have anything else to build? No, you don't. Spabuglio is busy cooking. Are you getting any better at it? Level 3 cooking. Very nice. He's working on it. It's coming up. Oh, the floodwaters. Are they receding yet? Or are they still... I think they're kind of at their point where they're going to be at. I just watched these 3 quails just like fly in from the corner. Whose blood is this? You be correct. Alright. That's fine. You can bleed all over the place. Brody is smoothing walls still. Right. He had that whole thing. Doesn't that count as a crafting? No. It's a construction. I think Dwarf Fortress, when you're smoothing walls and engraving walls, that's a crafting thing. Does that mean nobody can tailor? Spabuglio can, but there's not enough fabric. The alpaca wool growth, 99% on flufuls, very good. 97% on boofuls, cool. We'll have enough alpaca wool to make a cape right away. But something else happening right away is I will have to call it quits for today. I've got a few tasks ahead of me. I imagine my kids probably want to be fed lunch. I don't know what they've been up to since I started. They were just playing Minecraft and Roblox. Last I looked, I think, is what it was. Oh, there's that wool. Quest, stash of goodies, a psychic shock lance. That's definitely closer than some of the other things, but is it worth going there and potentially getting killed by some mysterious threat worth a single psychic shock lance? Can you even use a psychic shock lance if you're psychically deaf, or is it self-contained? Like, can you use it because it's self-contained? I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is we need hay grass, and I need Kraken to plant it. So I can make kibble at some point. Thinking until you have 200, until you So, if we're packed to the gills with meals, he's not going to waste time making any more. Is it cold in here? Yeah, it's cold in there. Rice and corn. Corn and rice. Ibex meat. Ibex meat and corn. It's good to have a variety of foods, I think. I don't know if it's like helps with, yeah, I don't know. I know you need multiple types of food in order to make the better meals, so we're gonna add fine meal times 4. Nobody can do it yet. Yeah, I kind of figured. Do forever. So if they can make a fine meal, they will. Otherwise, they'll, yeah, no, I don't know. Roof collapse. Okay, that's my bad. Structure, one wall. We'll put a support here. Weird that there's not automatically a roof there. Weird that there's not automatically a roof there. Probably because there's stone roof over top. Let me see. Rock roof thin. Rock roof thin. Any overhead mountain here? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if the shelves prevent... I wonder if the shelves prevent decay if I'm overdoing it by having them on a shelf and under a roof. Transport pod. If I had $1 million, if I had... Oh, you're a nimble cannibal that is good at shooting and stuff. And kind of okay at cooking. Let's, wait, who are you with? Space refugee. Nobody. We got our first prisoner. And that'll probably be... A beautiful aurora rewards us for our prisoner. You can kind of tell the, maybe it's not as pronounced as it once was, but you can see the lighting going from, like, purple to blue just barely when there's an aurora going. Aurora ending. Build complete. Cape. Spabuglio. Drop the effing cape, idiot. That's not for you. Brody. Wear the cape. Prisoner. We are going to try to recruit you. What else can I do with you? Yeah. Try and recruit. What's that? Ah, it's the horseshoes pin. It's flooded. I knew that. Research is almost done. That's good. It's only been, you know, like a year in game. That's, I think that's where we're gonna... What did I just do? Nothing. Just clicked outside of my window. I think we're gonna call it there. That's not a whole lot of Odyssey content so far. We've got the Grav Core that we are going to research the stuff that's for that. Somewhere in here is Grav Tech. Yeah, so that lets us do, there we go, basic Grav Tech 300. So, basic Grav Tech, standard Grav Tech, we can start building a ship. Other than that, we didn't see much for Odyssey content. The flood is cool. Yeah. I'm looking forward to throwing more stuff at us, though. For those who hadn't watched any, or hadn't ever seen any Rimworld, they got a taste of it here. This is probably by a professional standards a sad little base. I have a lot of hours in the game, but I'm like many of the games I have a lot of hours in. I hit a point where I'm comfortable and I don't learn to get any better. I don't learn any new skills. I just stay there. That's what streaming's been helping. I've been forced by the prospective audience into being a little more, I don't know, experimental, brave. I don't know the word. I've got a word that is at the tip of my tongue, but I don't know what it is. But that's Rimworld. We'll hit the save game button on Streamo Supremo over right, and I will cut things there. That was Rimworld Odyssey. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I'll be back Monday for more of the same, and you have yourself a great weekend. I will catch you next time. Please be safe out there. You'll be attacked by dwarves with machetes at any point in your life, and you'll wonder, how could this happen to me? And the answer is because you weren't expecting it. So expect it. Godspeed.